Tigers opened that championship season against Rice, a team that had defeated LSU twice in a row. Warren Rabb scored the first touchdown of the season on this sprint out from the new wing T formation. LSU then poured it on behind a Billy Cannon punt return to beat Rice 26-6. Dietzel then took his Bayou Bengals into Mobile to face Bear Bryant's first Alabama team. Down 3-0 in the third quarter, Billy Cannon busted loose for 19 yards to the Crimson Tide 6. 3 plays later, Rabb passed to the year's leading receiver, Johnny Robinson, for the go-ahead touchdown in a hard-fought 13-3 win. After knocking off Hardin Simmons, the Tigers blew by the Miami Hurricanes. Billy Cannon returned the second-half kickoff 45 yards to a key 41-0 rout. It was the first time an LSU team had jumped out to a 4-0 start since 1937. But for the 1958 Tigers, it was only the beginning. Against Kentucky, LSU scored on its first possession and never looked back. Superfoot Tommy Davis launched this 63-yard punt to the Wildcat 1 to set up one Tiger touchdown. And Billy Cannon piled up more than 100 yards in a 32-7 cakewalk. Florida was LSU's first big test. A sparkling Billy Cannon punt return set up the first score. After being bottled up on the near sideline, Cannon reversed his field for 50 yards. His short blast up the middle was the game's only touchdown. After Florida tied the game in the fourth quarter, Tommy Davis drilled a clutch game-winning field goal with less than 3 minutes left. The Ole Miss game matched 2 undefeated teams. Defense was the name of the game as the Bandits refused to give ground on 4 plays inside the LSU 2. That goal line stand took the fire out of the Rebel attack. Gus Kitchen recovered a fumble to set up a go-ahead score. On 4th down with time running out in the first half, Rabb rolled into the end zone for the game-winning TD. The 14-0 shutout was LSU's first win over Ole Miss since 1950. A 50-18 pasting of Duke featured 2 of the longest plays of the year. A 63-yard scoring toss from Rabb to, who else, Billy Cannon. And Scooter Purvis's thrilling 66-yard punt return. The win lifted the Tigers to a number 1 ranking. A hard-fought game in the mud against Mississippi State threatened to end the Tigers' streak. In the third quarter, LSU faced a crucial 4th and goal, but Rabb hit a sprinting Hendricks in the end zone to tie the game. Sure-footed Tommy Davis booted the game-winning extra point in a 7-6 decision. Now, only traditional rival Tulane stood in the Tigers' way to a perfect season. The game was no contest. Another strong LSU fourth quarter helped key a 62-0 rout. Johnny Robinson scored 4 touchdowns during the contest, and Billy Cannon broke loose for 3 more, including this 45-yard beauty. In the Sugar Bowl against Clemson, Billy Cannon showed his remarkable versatility. First passing to Mangum for the game's only TD. He then kicked the extra point, and the national championship belonged to LSU.
This championship plaque will forever remind us of the Tigers' perfect season. Paul Dietzel was named Coach of the Year. Billy Cannon was runner-up for the Heisman Trophy. And for the first time in history, the All-Southeastern Conference backfield all came from one team: Cannon, Robinson, Rabb.